Honadles chocolate is a family tradition. That's what we like to think of it. And it started back in the 1920s. My grandfather was actually friend with Harry London's. And so that's what we really are, that we always have been that. And now we're a small artisan chocolate manufacturer where we really focus on that small batch, really pay great attention to detail, and we're constantly trying to improve our product. What the importance is combining whole milks and fresh creams, but then taking a lot of fruit and infusing that fruit, pure fruit, not unsweetened variety, into that mix. And so now you've got a balance of sweet and savory, believe it or not. And it's really, really important. Not to mention that when you're doing small batch operation, like all of our roasted and salted nuts, they are so fresh. And it's imperative that those products don't sit. So we refuse to have a lot of inventory because we want to make it fresh. We basically take a whole cream and whole milks. We actually take raspberries, freeze-dried, and we shred them. We fine ground them. And then we cook those into our batch. And so there creates the center. You're going to see this turn whiter, and it's going to start it's going to start standing up on its own. So see how it's still falling? So just keep turning it until it does that. I am really interested in making the best marshmallow in the planet, or the raspberry creams in the planet. So that's my goal. So I took an old family recipe that they invented back in the 1930s or 40s, and I thought, okay, this is good. So it was a good base to start with. And the trick was getting the process down. Marshmallow's a funny thing, it's tricky. So you have to I really had to learn a lot about how to do this correctly, which I have. Certainly every holiday, fresh strawberries are going to be dipped here in the front of the house. We have a little machine that we can switch out real simply, and we've done white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and extra dark chocolate. So we love doing that for our customers. They'll come in, we'll have some pre-boxed, but normally we're dipping them fresh on the fly for them. My family has been, we're 14 years into this. So they have basically been raised watching a chocolate company rebirthed, really, because it wasn't in existence until I decided to start it again. So they amazingly have their niches, their little specialty, where they plugged in. I started having 2 or 3 in the morning revelations, and I would invent pieces. And so I started with Crispy Crunch, which is a peanut butter caramel and over a chocolate. That's for my oldest daughter. Went to a Brittany bar, which is our own custom blend of chocolate that's whipped, and we put cashews and almonds and pecans and dust that with a salt. And then David, the youngest, just seemed like a camping kind of guy, so we made a s'more. We call it David Delights. It's fun because it gives you something to talk about. It gives you a story behind each piece. So now I have 3 grandchildren now, 3 boys. So that's coming. We were going to have at least 3 more pieces in the near future. I'm not sure what they're going to be yet.